Today on Spotlight, ladies and gentlemen, I bring you Earth Overclocked, a game in the midst of coming out this very week, actually. I believe it is the 4th of December, unless you guys want to correct me on that one. I'm not just asking you guys, I got special guests with me here today. It's a very special Johnny Spotlight. I actually have two developers here for Earth Overclocked. Why don't you introduce yourself, starting with you, Aaron?
Alright, I am Aaron. I make games. And of course play games. That's like my catchphrase or something.
That is a Donnie styled intro.
The easiest of business cards to make.
I make
like,
games.
I'm Aaron. I make games, I think. And our other guest here, why don't you introduce yourself too?
My name's Misha. I made the graphics for Earth Overclocked.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I actually have different countries.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I'm from the Netherlands.
The Netherlands?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, greetings
I'm
from
the only one in
Philadelphia.
Europe. The rest is from the USA.
Okay, that's awesome. So for today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a dab at single player content, and then if I have the time and if he's available, I'm going to get my brother Elliot so we can test out some of the local multiplayer. Since I do believe that was something that was also added, I wouldn't say super recently, but you guys added to different builds of the game. Am I correct on that?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Get the options ready. I am using an Xbox 360 controller, by the way.
Yeah, it should work.
Yeah, it's working right now. All right.
Question for you, John. Why do you introduce him as your brother Elliot? I'm pretty sure we all know at this point your brother's name is Elliot.
Nobody knows who Elliot is. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, I understand when you introduce me as your co-host Nathan because it's kind of like my whole title. But is his name my brother Elliot?
No.
Exactly.
It's part of his birth certificate.
John's brother Elliot. Actually, and Jason is now in the chat wondering why we never informed him, why there was no warning. Because you're not that important, Jason.
Someone doesn't pay attention to my Twitter.
Actually, yeah.
So I figured I'm going to take a dab at the tutorial first, because I'm pretty sure that's where a lot of people are going to start when getting started. And by the way, if you never tuned into one of my Spotlight videos, ladies and gentlemen, this is pretty much where I record my first impressions of the game and see if whether or not I can recommend it to you based off of those impressions. But I figured it'd make more sense if I live streamed it instead of just spending like 15 to 20 minutes on it, because sometimes you can't really get a good first impression with that short amount of time. So live streams it is. I can do that, give the games a lot more time, and also keep in touch with the base. So alright, here we go. I'm moving with the analog stick. I got a branch. It's
comma.
There's a stick. I got a stick.
Yep. Stick.
What do I do with that? Okay, I got it. What the hell is that?
Branch.
What do I do? Yeah, I see it's a branch. I see that. Oh, wait. I just said there's something. Oh, I can dash with the R bumper. Okay. I seem to have a little bit of a manometer there, so I can't use it all the time. I'm wondering what I do with said stick.
Alright, well, you moving around, it's hard to read the chat. So you attack with the RT.
Yeah, I see that. Okay, that's cool. And then I can adjust my line of sight with the right analog stick.
Yeah. It's a dual stick.
Gotcha. Oh, that kind of reminds... What does that remind me of? Oh, I know what that reminds me of. Geometry Wars. You ever played Geometry Wars, Nathan?
Yes, I actually have.
For those who don't know, it was an overhead space shooter where you move with the left analog stick, but shooting was you adjusting the right analog stick.
They also had a space shooter minigame in the I think it was the original Ape Escape. That was the exact same way.
Yeah. Okay. I got this yellow heart here. I don't know what it does. I don't know whether or not the floor loves me.
You need to take damage first.
Ah, so it's health. Oh, so I'm at perfect health now, so I don't need it.
Yeah.
Take that stick.
You too good for it, Johnny?
Yeah.
Too good.
So I see little prompts here to the left. My stick is mapped to the R, and my... What is that? Is that a cigarette? Is that a... What is that on the left?
That's a fist.
Is that a fist? Yeah, it's my fist.
Yeah, it's a fist.
I thought it was like some sort of face powder. It's like I gotta apply my makeup after all. But,
Yeah.
Hey, I got an achievement!
Oh, what?
I'm a slow learner. It's
Yeah,
fine.
you are.
Oh, what?
Yeah. The achievements, they insult me. Yeah, you guys are going to be looking through like a 20-second delay on my end, so.
Yeah, okay.
It's just something we have to get used to.
There was a chest down there. I don't know if you got it yet, but there's a chest.
Yeah, requires 2 keys. Oh, I'm packing heat. Do I have unlimited ammunition with guns?
No.
No, okay, so I have to keep my ammunition count.
The pistol breaks.
Oh, okay. Because gun maintenance is not exactly a thing yet. Okay, so destroying that thing destroyed the spiked floors. That's fine. Now, what about switching between, like, weapons? I mean, if I pick up a stick, is it always going to be mapped to the L trigger first?
It depends on what you pressed first when you picked it up.
Oh, okay. Okay, so if I were to hit A and RT, it'll be mapped to RT.
Yeah.
And vice versa. Okay.
Yeah.
Press Y to review your inventory. Yep, I definitely have a stick and a pistol. Okay, so let me move around here. All right, so why don't you guys go into like the history of this? What how did this game came to be? What are you guys trying to do?
This game took 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah, it took 3 years. We had a lot of we had to redo the graphics a lot because everyone was in conflict. We had like 8-bit at first. Everyone looked like pills. But then we decided to upgrade a little bit. Everyone still didn't like it, so we upgraded one more time, and this is the final graphics.
Yeah, it started off as a free game, then we decided we wanted to make it commercial. And that's why we actually changed the graphics, right?
Yeah.
Because you guys felt the original graphics weren't conducive for a game that people would be willing to spend money on.
Yeah, and then we also added a bunch of features, like multiplayer, for example. And different suits. You can, for example, play as a ninja and birthday suit.
Yeah, multiplayer wasn't programmed until like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, because the multiplayer was a recently added thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Were there like a lot of like loops to go through with that one? Is there
Well, you have to redo a lot of code because if you have single player in mind, then you don't think about multiplayer, and then when it's time to make multiplayer, you have to redo everything.
Oh, I'd imagine that have been a pain in the ass. So I require 40 coins to open this chest, and I did. It seems to be some sort of heart-shaped vial. A shield potion, okay. I saw the tutorial earlier telling me that I should use that among those spikes, and I think I will.
Last 10 seconds.
10 seconds? Well, it's a very small spike pit. I think I can manage it. I flick the switch. It's okay. No harm, no foul. So I can use LB to scroll through power potions. Oh, there's a lot here. More shield potions. Is the bone something I can pick up? No, that's just part of the background. Yeah. It doesn't glow majestically as... What is this red one here? Ah, trap potion. Traps all enemies on screen. It's like a screen nuke? Like if I use it and everyone blows up in a...
Yeah, well, all the enemies on the screen will be in a net.
Nice. Oh, so that they're free for the picking.
Yeah.
Or I could just... Is it possible to, like, absolutely ignore enemies in this game?
It's a little hard.
You can
try. Yeah, you can ignore them, but they won't ignore you.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. I get it. So we got...
What do you think about the tutorial, by the way?
The tutorial is very lucrative. I would say, yeah, it's actually really short. But then again, like, explain the game. Like, what exactly are you doing here? As I'm looking at these modes to select, I got Distorted Earth, I got Earth Unleashed, The Conclusion, and Final Malfunction.
Well, there was a small cutscene right in the beginning. I think you might have missed.
Oh, the intro.
Yeah, there's a little cutscene.
Yeah, basically, someone comes in and you have to like escape through the time machine because he's blocking the doorway.
I was working overnight in a lab. It seems that everything was fine, and then I forgot I left the oven on as smoke enveloped my room. Everything seemed normal until a mysterious fog seeped into the room, and then the Grim Reaper said it's my time to go. All right, so I'm just working on my lovely lab experiment, and then this
all alone.
Yeah, all alone at night. And I'm wondering why the hell this thing is. So this mystical spiritual being from the ethereal plane forced me to go inside my machine, my time machine.
Sorry, I didn't really follow that.
Because reasons.
Yes.
Kind of distracted by the chat.
Oh, okay.
Love it. Best game ever.
I got 4 characters. I got 4 different suits here. It's all the same guy.
Yeah.
I got a scientist suit, ninja suit, magnet suit, and gym suit. Well, what would you guys recommend I start with? Scientist suit?
Yeah,
all right, then.
The easiest to learn.
The easiest to learn? I got you. You got a stick and a pistol?
Ninja's really fun, though. But...
Oh, but I want... The magnet suit has a boxing glove.
Wait, wouldn't that be for the gym suit?
Yeah. My time machine broke during travel, and I landed in a twisted alternate reality, which I call Distorted Earth. I embarked on a journey in search of the remains of my time machine so that I could rebuild it and escape. So we got Pikmin vibes here, too. I'm trying to collect all the parts from my time machine so that I can leave this place. And I see this is where I have to... So I have a little prompt here that says time machine pieces collected. Is this like a little central hub that I bring all the pieces to when I find them?
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. So treasure chests here, they sparkle. That's nice. Catches your eye. You can open them just by running over them, so there's no need for an additional button input. Were you guys designing this with, like, mobile gaming in mind? Like, not just Steam, or...
Yeah, I think we did, right? At first.
I don't think so. Well, we had a mobile port for the alpha, but it was a little hard to play on that.
With touch controls and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's often a hurdle that people have a hard time adjusting to if they've been playing console games all their life. So we got a shop here. That's all. I've seen less devious shop owners. Select and press A to buy, press B to close.
Really, John? I've seen less devious.
Okay, the shop owner in Resident Evil 4. Come on.
Or the shop guy from Medieval. He's kind of shifty.
Yeah. So, I got a gold heart here, which is just health. A chest plate, which I'm guessing is added defense.
Yes.
Yeah. 45 defense.
45 defense. And triple keys, which adds 3 keys to my inventory. I got 7 now, according to the HUD.
Yeah, it's for getting weapons and whatnot.
Now, one thing I want to ask right off the bat. I see underneath my health 70 coins. Is that the same as $70? Or
they're just coins.
They're just coins. Okay, so when you guys mean $25 for a gold heart or $35 for a chest plate, you guys mean coins, right?
Yeah.
Or do I have to collect 100 coins to make $1?
No, that'd be too much.
Okay. So coins are dollars in this. Gotcha. And the shop owner, did he just transform into the chess piece that I just bought?
Well, he kind of vanishes.
Oh, okay. So what's this? What's hovering here? Like I bought the chess piece, and then I think I'm looking at the chess piece right here.
Yeah, that's the chess piece.
Okay.
The thing is, you already have full armor, so you just bought that for nothing.
Gotcha. Well, this is what Spotlight's all for, ladies and gentlemen. Don't learn from my mistakes.
Don't learn from his
mistakes.
Make all the mistakes.
I should point out that it doesn't despawn.
It doesn't despawn. Okay, so I can go back and pick it up. Should I get hurt? What is that?
But if you get a chess piece in the dungeon, but you leave the dungeon, you can't get that chess piece.
Oh, okay. I think I was just being attacked by a dung beetle.
That's a dung beetle.
That's a dung beetle.
Yay, poop.
Eat shit. Oh, a seeker. What is this?
Oh, and we should probably let you know there's 20 minutes, and there's a timer, so...
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't get sidetracked.
Get all the pieces.
We need to look for the pieces. All right, so the radar, I'm guessing that's what it is in the bottom right. I'm the green dot, looks like. And the multicolored dots are my time machine pieces?
Yeah, you basically follow the arrow, and then we'll bring you there.
Yeah, if you haven't noticed, there's a light blue arrow to the left of you. It's pointing you to the first timepiece, what you should get.
I was able to summon a boss. Why? Why would I do that? Are they holding my time machine piece? I'm playing Splatoon. What's going on here?
Probably a bad idea to start the boss with enemies on the screen.
Gotcha. Duly noted. I'll make note of that later on. But something is making the bosses regenerate health. Is it the pink blob?
Yes. Yeah, you notice there's a ring forming around it.
Yeah, I see it. I tell you, someone's gotta die because the enemies keep regenerating health. It's eliminating all the hard work that I'm doing. I can get rid of that at the very least. You can't regenerate what's not there. Yeah, being a blob with my stick.
Killed one.
Seriously, John.
Yeah. I'm just learning the ropes here, so I don't know if I'm doing something. Just yeah.
Ha ha ha.
Ow. Okay. Well, it looks like I got rid of the main threat here. No. Oh, this green blob looks like he teleports. I'm using that new weapon that I got inside the chest. Looks like it's called the Seeker. Yeah, Rainbow Family. What the hell did I do? I got a time machine piece, so let's move on. Oh, you know what? I took some damage there, so I can at least go back and pick up that chest piece that I unnecessarily bought earlier. Where is it? Here it is. Gotcha. Restored some of my armor. Don't need the help anymore.
So you got one time machine piece. 3 to go.
Yep, 15 minutes left.
Oh, I'll be fine. I think.
You hope?
Yeah, I hope. Hey, shop owner, how you doing? Good to see you got through your chess piece phase. Okay, I don't have enough coins to open that. What are these goblins? Like, no, they're Grizzly Adams with like, they're axing. They're chasing after me.
What,
Yeah.
John? Don't you just go through some random phases where you need to spend time as a chess piece?
Just not swinging around an axe so violently like that. No, but
jeez.
luckily, my stick will be enough to destroy them. All right, now we got a snow dungeon. Ow!
Yes.
I'm getting attacked by snowmen.
You actually went to
Tis the
harder
season,
position.
John. Tis the season. Yeah, actually, it is. Except for me, I live in.
Would you guys recommend going into the snow dungeon now, or should I like go for other things first?
Yeah, the snow dungeon is the last place you go.
Oh, okay. So then I'm going to waste time going towards my magenta dot. Get out of the way, Grizzly Adams.
John, go for broke.
Go. No.
Come on.
We ordered it based on difficulty.
Have I ever steered you wrong before, John?
I hope not.
I mean, I did almost get us lost in Atlanta, but that's besides the point.
Now, am I free to open up a shop without getting attacked, or can I still get hurt while talking to the
You
guy?
will get attacked while you're.
Okay. So this shopkeep is dangerous.
Everything is timed.
Just go, John.
I got more keys. I need more coin. Oh wait, what did I pick up? I broke open the chest. Oh, is that a? Oh, I got more armor. Awesome. But at the same time, I also need to start Oh, I got a whip like Castlevania. Hold on a second.
Are you
No,
a Belmont now?
because my stick is losing its luster.
Are you a Belmont now, though?
I haven't picked up the whip yet. I'm just trying to go to all these enemies to the left or right. How do I drop weapons?
Yeah, if you're not near a weapon on the ground, you can press A and then LT or RT to drop
Gotcha. Okay. So now I picked up the paintball.
It is Splatoon.
Eat shit, dung beetle.
That's
I don't think
typically
you
what they
picked it
do.
up yet.
John, that's typically what dung beetles do.
Well, I like it. Okay. I was getting my bearings there for a second. I was getting the enemies. Oh wow. Yeah, the whip is like twice as long as a stick. Also seems to be twice as powerful.
Does the paint leave like lingering damage?
Yes.
Awesome.
That's his gimmick.
That's really cool.
I see you keep running into that cactus.
Yeah. What? It's not my friend. I hear there's water inside it.
Remember what happened when Sokka ate a cactus? He went on a drug.
Whoa! I got a motherfucking cannon inside this chest.
Is it really called the motherfucking cannon, or are you just saying stuff, John?
No, I mean it's like a pirate cannon. It's a bit of there's a bit of recharge on this though.
Yeah, there's a little delay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, but it like totally decimates stuff. All right, I should be looking at my radar. Where's my time machine piece? Oh, here's the boss. All right, what do I got this time? Frozen bones.
He's a little hard.
He seems to. Well, it's only because I'm just started the battle. All right, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of his little wizard men first with my whip.
I kind of in the past, and I can just kind of predict what's happening to you.
Oh, I lost my armor. Now the game is on. Wow, this guy kind of hurts. Ow. Eat cannon, vile fiend. Yeah, I can tell how this game can get really hard because there's a lot of micromanaging here. So many enemies on the screen at once.
Is that really
Yeah,
too
multiplayer
much
worse.
silence.
Oh, no, I'm just showing. I'm concentrating.
I'm observing.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's almost dead.
Well, Morse counts and horseshoes and hand grenades, buddy. I'll find a way.
You do have a revive potion, so if you die, then you get an extra 50 health.
Oh, nice. Well, at the same time, I don't want to die just yet. Will the enemies constantly respawn until it's dead?
He summons a little blue skeleton.
Okay, but not the little wizard things. Oh, what is that? What did I just pick up there? Oh, the trap potion. Is that what I use? No, that's not what that was.
Can't tell yet.
Fuck it, I'm going for broke. I'm just hitting him repeatedly with my stick. No, it's not a stick, it's a whip.
About time you listened to me.
What did you say? I wasn't paying attention.
Jesus.
And that's why this relationship is failing, Nathan. Oh! And I have died.
Professor Lee, Nathan, are you wearing your Rocco onesie? No, I am not right now. It's way too hot to wear it. Yes, it's hot in December. Thank you, Florida.
So
Earth Overclocked is roguelike.
Roguelite.
Roguelite.
Yeah. If you complete a run, then you basically have made up progress.
Interesting.
So what are things that can randomize?
Okay, let's see. There's a lot about this. Pretty much everything in the game is randomized every time you play.
Yeah, for example, the locations of the biomes, the weapons.
The boss gates.
Stats, sorry.
Yeah, the boss gates move. The biomes are changed. Everything's like squares. That's kind of an art style going on. And then enemies have random health and random attack patterns.
Random health.
Yeah, they have ranges. And then some enemies can be like better than other enemies.
That leaves a lot of unpredictability to it.
Also stems from why this game could be pretty hard at some points because depending on RNG, you know, a first timer could run into something that has like as much health as a boss probably compared to his brother or sister who runs it.
There are limits, like the
I'd imagine. I'd imagine, yeah. Ooh, it's a strange sword.
Jason would like me to make note for people because apparently people aren't listening to him. If Jason has to ban you in the chat, he can't unban you. There's no unban button list, whatever. So if Jason has to ban you, you're kind of permanently banned.
That sucks.
You deserve it.
Yeah, I guess.
Yep, probably did.
I got a strange sword, which is kind of like a boomerang.
You're a boomerang.
It is.
You don't mean that. That's not you talking.
Well, I mean, you will come back. You always come back.
It's a little sword that acts like a boomerang.
Yeah.
It's shaped like a boomerang too.
I like it. But we can't use boomerang because boomerang is copyright. No, I'm kidding.
Why they have a boomerang in it?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
A boomerang if you changed your suit.
No.
John, what are you even talking about anymore? Do you even know?
Say what?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's Justin.
Hey, Justin, how's it going?
Hi, I was just watching the stream. I thought I could give you some advice.
Go right ahead.
Alright, so this is the overworld. It's actually not the hardest that the game gets. The overworld's supposed to be the lenient part of the game.
The easiest.
I can see. Okay, so have you noticed the arrow?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I'm following it.
Yeah. You can actually do the dungeons and bosses in any order, but
it's just gonna be a little weird.
It has a recommendation path.
Oh, okay. Then I will follow the recommendation.
The aqua dot on the map and the magenta dot on the map are both boss fights. The red and blue ones are dungeons.
Oh.
You need to get into a dungeon.
Oh, we're gonna get into a dungeon once I take care of these.
Right after this one.
Right after these clumps of shit.
Dungeons are randomized too.
King Dillo and Queen Arma.
It's a very
I think you read that backwards, John.
No.
Because Dilla Armo just.
Yeah.
Well, King kind of comes first.
Very good.
Not necessarily. Depends on your culture.
Yeah,
Oh.
ladies first.
Tell him, Nathan.
Alright. You defeated a boss. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Alright,
You
now.
should probably get the time machine.
To the dungeon!
Wait, where you going?
Wait. Go back down. You need the
You're
piece.
forgetting the time machine piece. John, what are you doing?
There's a yellow.
Do I really want to go back to where the Grim Reaper awaits? Hey, who's this moth guy? Who the fuck is that? No, get away!
Oh snap!
Oh, that's a you ran into one of the we threw in some creepy pasta monsters in the game just for kicks and giggles.
Oh, there he is right now.
It's Mothman!
No, it's moth guy.
Yeah. Name change.
Is there the tall skinny man too?
Yes.
Yes.
There's a bunch of others. Go get
He's
it.
late game though. Moth guy is the guy who can show up in the overworld. The others are in dungeons. The dungeons is where the real meat of the game is. It's where most of the action happens.
Dungeons are awesome.
So all right. So you guys want to add all these mythological creatures to? May I ask, is the Yeti from Ski Free in this game?
Well, we have a Yeti in the game.
Yeah.
Is it modeled off the Yeti from Ski Free?
I don't know.
I don't.
No. it's
Whoa! All right, I'm inside a dungeon. I'm
Okay,
inside the
Mr.
dungeon.
says
You're in the forest dungeon.
Will we find the Poe sisters?
dungeons are a little long, so if you spent a lot of time in the overworld, then you'd be kind of screwed over in the dungeon.
You'll get used to it. The time limit, there is a time limit, but the more you learn the game, the more it seems possible.
Yeah, like you get more and more efficient.
Yeah, because isn't that that's pretty much standard when it comes to roguelite. It's learning what works and what doesn't work, and then just planning around this and that, and learning how to adjust on a moment's notice. I like the map on the bottom right, though. That's really nifty.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, Misha, did I just read you right in the chat? There's a dubstep gun?
There's a dubstep?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, there is.
It's not named that, though, for copyright reasons.
You can kill people with the wubs,
yes.
John.
Exactly. It's called a wub
Kill them
gun.
with the wubs.
Wubinator. Wub.
That's funny because
And there's a
it's just
character
just
called
one
Splendy.
Come with me if you
You
want
have
to
to
wub.
unlock the weapon there.
Yeah.
This game has a meta game, I guess you'd call it, unlockables, whatever you call it.
There's 39.
There's 39 of them. You can unlock new weapons that appear in later runs, like in Binding of Isaac. This game took some inspiration from that game.
Yeah,
I was
okay.
gonna say, we're doing a lot of good
I
air
can see
dodging.
that.
Yeah, you know what? I'm surprised I didn't think about that earlier, because I was asking what other game we use the right analog sticks to aim your weapons, and yeah, Binding of Isaac does that.
Yeah. You'll get used to the game. It's kind of has a bit of a strange control setup, but it feels natural after using it for a little bit.
Well, I'm just happy that
Johnny
despite the some look of enemies, they all go down with like same weapons. You know, it's not like one is impervious to one weapon and you can only use this other weapon.
Yeah, you can basically use whatever weapons you can find. There is a catch. Weapons have, if you notice, there's a green bar under them.
Yeah, they lose the luster.
Yeah, they eventually break if you use them too much.
Oh, you have too many potions.
Oh yeah, potions. Potions. They used to be cards, but then we realized, wait, this game doesn't. Cards had no
It's like
context.
scientist based.
So I'm just like, yeah, let's just change them. So now they're potions. That was a bit later in development than we should have done.
Yeah, we still have some variables called card instead of potion.
In the code, yeah. But now they're potions. The remaining context with the game. Well, the reason why we had cards initially was because we were going to add a new suit called the Deck Dealer as a suit, but it was scrapped because we couldn't balance it right. Like we couldn't figure out how to balance it with the rest of the game in a way that it doesn't break or tune. So it was scrapped.
Remember that idea.
What are those things? Like little spider monkeys.
Everyone calls it a monkey.
It looks like a monkey.
Yeah, exactly. They're not monkeys.
They look like monkeys.
They're mice.
They're supposed to be like, yeah, mice.
Mice monkeys?
They're monkey mice.
They could be called that, I guess.
Like, you can call them monkeys if you want.
You know, I'm actually surprised no one mentioned the soundtrack. I mean, I thought that was pretty good. But
I'm listening to the music. I'm getting into it. You know, it's kind of hard to hear the music when I got like 4 other people talking to me. But
I can't hear the music because I have to have the stream muted or else echo.
Yeah, echo. Oh yeah, paintball gun is good for enemies that don't move a lot.
Yeah, it's really terrible for enemies that move fast, but for enemies that stay in like one place and are kind of slow, it's really powerful.
Yeah, it really seems to be making short work of the green little zombie wizard thingies. And I apologize if there are actual names for any of these, but
there are actual names, but they used to all have name tags, but it cluttered up the UI, so we removed them. Just kept the health bar. They do have official names. We may add a post-release. Like there's some plans for post-release content because I mean it's finished, but we still want to keep adding to it. So there will probably be some. It won't be really rapid, like we won't be like updating the game constantly with new stuff, but every once in a while we'll be adding something new. And I was thinking that maybe later we could add a bestiary, if that's how you pronounce it. I'm terrible at pronouncing things.
Bestiary. Bestiary, I think.
What about? Is that that one game that has bestiality? that's what the developer. That's what the developer said.
That room with the crates. I made a more.
I made like a monster manual. Like that was a planned feature, but it was scrapped. But we may add it after release. But yeah, they all have official names. They're just not really public yet. So you can just name them whatever you want until we add something.
Unless you played the alpha, then you probably would have seen.
Yeah, the alpha version they all have their names, but it was removed because it was too cluttery. And we want to make sure it stays clean and. Right. So you're dealing with
Blobs.
Yeah.
Blobs.
Oh wait, does the Leaf Magnum have homing properties?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
Shoot in the other direction. You watch.
Oh yeah, you're right. Nice. I like this gun.
It's one of my favorite weapons.
Mine too.
Leaf Magnum has good range. Its downside is that the projectiles are pretty slow, but it is a pretty good weapon. Weapons have random stats, so you can find a good branch, a bad chainsaw, bad chainsaw.
Yeah, I noticed that when I picked up the Leaf Magnum, its durability was already half used.
Yeah, it's like that for treasure chests, but the weapons you buy from merchants are generally higher quality and always have full.
I think they're always full durability.
Yeah, merchant weapons are generally higher in stats than the weapons you find in chests, and they have full durability always from merchants. And chests, because they're stashed away in dungeons, they're used up, and they've already been used a bit. But you can always get the higher quality stuff from merchants.
I see you got the dual pistols.
Yay! And I also got a... Wait.
You unlock the new... Dual pistols is a powerhouse weapon.
Alright, so I unlocked a weapon that could potentially show up in a chest.
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify on how that works.
Well,
it's permanent. Like, you can find it for all runs after this one.
Nice.
But it won't appear in this dungeon because all the weapons are generated first.
Yeah, all the weapons and stuff are already generated. It'll show up the next run.
Gotcha.
The street rose on my end.
Wait, no, not the next dungeon.
Okay, stream's come back to me. I don't know if it's my connection.
Yeah, there's a bit of a latency going on behind the scenes there.
I hear a weird sound effect.
Yeah, someone's cooking some steak.
I think it's Justin.
I think someone's frying bacon.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's the Wumbo Blob!
That's probably why he was muted in the first place.
Yeah, we kind of filled the, if you're hearing background noise, that is, a guest. Actually, not really a guest.
Oh, you have a guest?
No, it's my father.
Oh.
Alright, someone please explain to me the Wumbo Blob.
It's not mini.
Yeah.
Not mini. We filled the game with references.
Yeah, we have a bunch of references. Very, very implicit though. Aside from this one.
Yeah, we expect nobody to get.
Oh shit! It's split in two. Okay.
Oh boy.
Well, it's not very Wumbo anymore. This is false advertising. I don't want to play this game anymore.
You said it's a Wumbo. Hey Wumbo, you Wumbo.
Study of Wumbology.
It's first grade, Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny.
Yeah, pretty much everyone in the team's a big fan of SpongeBob. I'm actually surprised we didn't add more SpongeBob references in this one.
One time I stepped into a Wumbo puddle and never saw the day of light. You dead yet?
Almost done.
Almost done.
I'm holding my breath, waiting for the inevitable death.
Yay! I did it! I got Wumbology!
Oh, we have a... I think we have a reference for anime fans. There's a reference to Bleach in this game somewhere.
Even I didn't know about that.
John, you've
Yeah, where was
collected
that?
your second piece, and you've got about 7 minutes.
That's fine. It's all part of the plan.
You need to use your potions.
Yeah, you're not expected to win at the start of your first few attempts. Like, the first few attempts, you're expected, get the grips of the game, not really worry about the time limit. But then as you keep learning, you start, trying harder until you eventually win. And then you decide to try to complete it with the other suits, and then you unlock more modes, and eventually, yeah.
Very glitchy.
It is a bit.
Oh, I'm looking this like. It is very similar to Binding of Isaac, where the more you play, the more powerful you can become, and it just gives you more of a drive. Hold on, I got a shotgun.
Shotgun is really good close up and is a boss killer.
Oh, I'd imagine.
Well,
Look, totally.
That's pretty implied with shotguns.
Yeah, shotguns are they're not really good for swarms of enemies, but it's good for single powerful enemies and boss fights.
Hold on, did I just see flying condoms?
No, I don't. I hope not.
Could have sworn. Yep, that looks like a flying condom.
Which enemy are you referring to?
It looks like a ghost or a flying condom.
Wait a minute. If you have to ask that, does that mean there's more than one flying condom in this game?
No,
one new and one used.
Yeah.
Those are ghosts.
Very good use of the shield.
If you're talking about the white flying things that are really fast and zoom around, those are ghosts.
Still haven't killed that ghost. Protect your health.
Well, that's not the worst. That's not the worst. That's not the worst that someone's compared an enemy to. We've seen someone compare the saplings to penises. And I'm just.
I'm sorry. It's just whenever I see a standard ghost enemy, it's really hard not to compare it to a condom, especially when they look like bedsheet ghosts.
Yeah, sheep ghosts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this boss is hard.
It's a mystery.
And the identity of this boss is a mystery.
It's Old Man Jenkins.
Yeah, son of a bitch. Always after my wine.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of achievements, by the way.
Too.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. Like, I've only played maybe, say 30 minutes of this game, and I maybe got 15 achievements. It's like I'm playing Sonic Generations again.
How many achievements are there again?
63.
Yeah, we have 63.
There is
Most of them, I think 20 of them are related to bosses, and then the rest of them are like challenge achievements, unlocking stuff, achievements.
So basically, if you're going for achievements, you need to find all the bosses.
You know what I'm also reminded of? Gauntlet.
Yeah.
You ever play Gauntlet?
I played it when I was like 5, but I don't remember it since. It was like a very old version of it. I think for the Dreamcast.
Well, no, I go back to the NES.
Didn't we play Gauntlet 2 at MomoCon?
Gauntlet? Yeah, the arcade machine.
Yeah.
I grew up with. I'm one of those very few kids who grew up with the Dreamcast being their main console. That was after the Nintendo 64.
It was mine for a time after my PlayStation High. Then it got immediately replaced by the PlayStation 2.
My family never replaces consoles, so we still have 2 Dreamcasts, a Wii, we have like Nintendo 64 somewhere. Well, there are some people who are like, are you like a Sega kid or are you like a Nintendo kid? Me, I kind of grew up with all of them.
Yeah.
I have an Xbox. I have an Xbox, I have a PlayStation, Nintendo stuff, GameCube, Dreamcast. Dreamcast is underrated.
Well, you people were being Nintendo kids and Sega kids. I was a stickball kid.
Yeah. Go outside, you fucking nerds! These kids these days making their money on Steam and green lights and all that. But Dad, it makes me a lot of money. Shut up.
You're one to talk, John. YouTubes. I don't want to hear shit.
Just let them gather around me and my boomerang will do the job.
Boomerang, like, its damage depends on how close you are to the enemy. Like, if you're next to it, it's just... but... for this, it doesn't deal as much damage. I'd say it's about an average weapon.
Would it...
2 minutes left.
Does it do more damage, like, on the way back?
Yeah, it does.
Well, it like, hits multiple enemies when it comes back.
Yeah, when it comes back, it hits any enemy in the way.
It also brings them toward you, so it's kind of a bad idea.
Someone in the chat says I was a ball in a cup kid.
Yeah.
I saw that. Looks like someone's gonna die soon.
I don't know how far, like, is the stream the same sync with everybody, or is everyone watching a different time frame?
Everyone's like 15 seconds behind.
Depending on...
is Shotgun just broke a few seconds ago, and he...
Well, you're like really behind.
Depending on your internet connection, you could be anywhere from 15 to 20 to up to a minute behind.
How far behind am I?
John, what's your timer at right now?
Dead.
Oh, dead.
Dead.
Mine's just 2 minutes, 41 seconds.
Yeah, oh yeah, you're about a minute behind because he just died.
You're gonna have to.
When he said dead, I saw the game over screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as he said dead, the screen flashed for me. So.
21 minutes.
Try refreshing the stream.
Me? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys gonna try multiplayer or not?
Yeah, I think. Let me see if I'm. Well, let me see if he's busy.
I refreshed it.
I actually think Sabrina's in the chat right now, so she might know.
Oh, okay. 1 moment then. Let me pause.
Multiplayer is chaotic.
Oh, good.
More than 2 people.
Good.
Yes, chaos! Let the chaos ensue. The co-host.
Like, the game scales in difficulty based on the number of players.
Not linearly, though.
Not linearly, because we found that when we did it linearly... English is a terrible language.
Yeah, you bet.
When we did it linearly, like, we found it too few enemies in 2-player and 3-player, but it was ridiculous in 4-player, so we didn't take into account that adding more players actually in itself adds more difficulty because there's more team management and there's more stuff going on screen. So so the biggest jump is from 1-player to 2-player, and then it kind of goes down a bit with each extra player.
We'll add online multiplayer if enough people want it.
Yeah, it's just we haven't added that yet because it is very costly. Like, anyone who doesn't know networking doesn't know networking until they try it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we also have other projects to work on, so kind of want to finish this off.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you at the pause menu right now?
I think John went to go check, see if his brother Elliot is available to do multiplayer right now. So it's pretty much the stream right now until John gets back is pretty much you guys to talk about what you want to talk about, since I'm just here for comedic relief.
All right, I make games.
Well, we're starting a new project. Well, we can't really talk much about that yet, but
yeah. So you guys said this took 3 years to.
Well,
yeah.
I think that's. I joined the team like 1 year ago. Then I just did the graphics. And but before that,
the first thing we made in this. The first thing we made in this game was the weapon name generator.
Yeah, you have it disabled right now. You can enable any options if you want. It's titled "Silly Weapon Names," I think. And you enable. We had it enabled by default. In fact, you had to have the weapon name generator enabled. But people got really confused, so we made it an option instead. But if you want to have ridiculous names on your weapons, you can feel free to turn it on. I made it intentionally terrible.
Yeah, and another reason I think it took 3 years was it was also a big learning process, especially for me, because I just started with pixel art, and yeah. So this is like actually the first game where I made like kind of more proper pixel art actually.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was really fun because we got a lot of commentary from the game maker community and a bunch of other sites.
That could be heard a different way.
Take Source, I think.
TIG Source, the game maker community, and some other play. I think we did go on Game Jolt from time to time, but then we removed our game from there.
And Desura, right? Before they got bankrupt.
Oh yeah, we had it on Desura. You can still download it from Desura, but I requested them to remove the alpha version because, it was for the people who downloaded it, they liked it a lot. But my team, after we worked on the beta for a while and went back to the alpha version, we're just like, no, we can't show this anymore. Let's remove it. But we haven't removed all of it. The NDDB page is still extremely outdated. The Desura page, we haven't updated it. We posted a news article there, though, about us moving to Steam because Desura filed bankruptcy. And we're just like, nope, not selling on here anymore.
GameSpot and Metacritic are also outdated.
Oh, yeah. Don't they automatically, grab based on bots or something? I don't know.
I guess, but they...
I did not make those pages. They were just generated on their own, and they just kind of appeared. And I'm like, oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, from what John has showed off so far, it looks like a pretty interesting game.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks.
It's a learning process. When you get in, you don't know what you're doing, but as you play it, you're like, oh, I get it.
Yeah, it's one of those games.
Yeah, actually, I think it's really hard to showcase because
but it looked like he started to get it.
Yeah, indeed, in the end.
He even killed some bosses.
He'll get it eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I am back, ladies and gentlemen. Just taking a small break here. I do have Elliot here on standby. How's it going, Elliot? Hey. How you doing? Okay. I got the Loki I got the.
So you have Ted too.
Yeah, I have the local multiplayer screen up here on standby. I'm gonna give the control to Elliot. I'm gonna be using keyboard and mouse, but one thing I'm not entirely sure. It's actually I'm glad to have you guys here with me. Is how exactly do I properly configure this? Like I want to use keyboard and mouse.
The left and right buttons swap the two.
Yeah, but there isn't one between player 1 and player 2.
Yeah, whatever you enter as player 1.
So what you want to do is go out of the multiplayer screen and in with Johnny's player 2 with keyboard and mouse. No, wait. Johnny wants what? Wait, how is it? So...
John, what did you do?
I'm confused.
Seriously, John, what did you do?
Oh, wait, you had to press B.
So, yeah. Who's playing... Who wants to play controller? Who wants to play keyboard and mouse?
My brother Elliot is going to use the controller. I'm going to use keyboard and mouse.
Alright, so who's player 1?
I will be player 1.
Okay, so Elliot will have to do all the keyboard stuff, entering the names and whatnot. But you can navigate. You can still navigate with controller 1, but you have to navigate with controller 1.
Yeah. So I got Elliot's right here on controller 1. I have his name typed up.
The only thing Elliot can do is type names.
Okay. He's using the controller though.
Yeah, we give player 1 all of the controls so that everyone won't be fumbling around, making confusion.
Alright, so Johnny, you have keyboard and mouse. So you push E to select your suit you want. Ninja is basically the glass cannon. He's really strong. In fact, a lot of the team members are considering nerfing him, but we decided not to because it's nice to have an overpowered character.
Yeah. He's got plenty of nerves.
Yeah, but he's still overpowered. So we decided to just leave him. Like, he hasn't gotten very many nerfs. Gym suit's kind of complicated. I don't recommend gym suit. Magnet suit's similar to the scientist suit. This difference is that instead of having a one-time revive instantly, he has a magnet attraction ability. It can be useful and an annoyance.
Yeah, pull all the things.
Yeah, it pulls everything.
We're gonna get started here.
Yeah, Magnet kind of steals from other players.
Yeah, but we made sure it doesn't steal heart, health, and armor because
the important ones. Oh snap!
All right, we're getting started. It's me and
the
Elliot.
time machine broke during travel.
All right, Elliot.
We even changed the opening. We even changed the opening screen.
Yeah, there was different text.
Elliot, we're gonna follow the arrow here. You see that arrow?
Yeah.
Just follow it, because we gotta collect 4 pieces of our time machine to go back to that creepy as hell Grim Reaper that forced us to go inside the time machine in the first place. It's like, oh, a wise guy, eh? Why are you oughta...
Well, it's either the Grim Reaper or the being destroyed in this area before it, because basically the timer goes up.
Oh, he doesn't know how to play
dimension. When the timer's up, this entire dimension destroys itself. It's like this. It even has like earthquakes every once in a while if you haven't noticed.
Does Elliot know how to play?
I gave him a crash course.
Well, yeah, it's pretty important because it doesn't. You have to teach them the controls.
I see a sandstorm.
Yeah, I see a sandstorm too. Sandstorm likes to materialize all over the fucking place. Sandstorm needs to die.
He has double health.
Oh yeah, boss health scales with the amount of players, so you can't just walk through everything.
I love how the shop guy's just chilling at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
You can even chop from him during the boss fight.
So what is that? What does that timer on the bottom left mean?
That means that you're dead and you respawn in 23 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Well, whatever time it was.
You're dead. Elliot's alive. But if everyone dies at the same time, it's game over.
Yeah, and then you start over.
10 seconds, and then Johnny will revive.
Well, I think he's already revived because the screen's behind.
Wait, did we pick up Elliot? Let's pick up the time machine here. Okay, Elliot has died off screen. Now I will head to the bottom. I'm gonna keep following the arrow here to go to the second dungeon. Well, the first dungeon, I guess I should say. And before I enter it, though, I'm gonna wait for Elliot to respawn.
Yeah, the respawning, you may think, yeah, I'll just wait around, but and actually the timer's pretty lenient in this mode. Like in Earth Unleashed, which you saw earlier, you unlock that by beating the game once.
Yeah, there's a shorter time limit.
Yeah, there's a shorter time limit, 16 instead of 20. Also, there's a bunch of other things like the game's actually, if you haven't probably noticed because you're still probably dying. But the game actually holds itself back in the main mode. Like, it doesn't throw every enemy. Like, the enemy pools are different every time you play. It always selects different enemies for you to fight. Oh, yeah. But in Earth Unleashed, it throws in every single enemy in the game. So you're going to be fighting twice the variety of AI. There isn't really an increase in enemy rate because we felt like, oh, let's add more enemies.
What the hell happened?
No, there is an increase in enemy rate.
Well, a slight one in the overworld, but not in dungeons.
You guys will have to excuse me for a few minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Alright.
I see that you died.
Yeah.
Hold on, I need a drink.
Yeah, this game has like a ton of game over messages. I think it has over 100 now, right?
Yeah.
Is that right, Aaron? Aaron, you're the one who wrote the game over messages. How many of them? You have 100?
110. I think it's 100. Actually, I think it's just 100. You died, period. Everyone's going like, what the heck is happening?
I don't know! Alright. Let's summon the boss again. And then kick the shit out of it. It's a tree. It's a tree monster. Okay. What is that? What is the name of that monstrous tree? Well, it's tree monster.
Yeah, we kind of
most weird people.
It's supposed to be a really generic name. Tree Monster is actually the first boss programmed into the game, and it's actually it's actually kind of what we consider the joke boss of the game. If it's not Blob Brothers, we don't know which one.
You know, it's kind of hard.
Oh yeah, I'd say Blob Brothers is one of the joke boss. The one where you fight those 5-colored blobs.
Yeah, as long as you kill Pink Blob, it's not that hard.
Yeah, Pink Blob heals everybody, but if you just kill Pink Blob first, everyone else goes down.
Okay, that's a
strategy.
Shuffle potion. It randomizes all items and weapons on the screen. Consumables,
everything.
And weapons. So on the screen. So if you see a bunch of it doesn't randomize single coins.
If you get hit by that,
like silver coins and if you see a bunch of health and you're like, oh, I want keys, you can use it and it'll randomize them again. And it can do the same thing on multiplayer.
Okay, let's go back to the dungeon. See what
in multiplayer, we decided to make it so that everything, all weapons, and in single player you have to unlock everything, but in multiplayer everything's already available other than game modes because we wanted to, be more fun.
Yeah. So, okay, and that said, would you think to get the best experience out of Earth Overclocked, you would need multiple people? Would you recommend this for people to play with a friend rather than by themselves?
Yeah,
the game
best is 2.
Two people is probably the most balanced. This game was originally designed with single player in mind, but then late in development, we're like, hey, multiplayer is when we were getting the game. Hey, a gold blob. If you kill gold blob before it disappears, it drops a bunch of stuff.
Okay, Elliot just got a fucking chainsaw.
What's its damage per second? If you hold down the E, without.
Did you test it?
What? Yeah.
You can see that fits that coin indicator. It used to be too far to the left.
You go, god damn it.
Elliot died.
This game was designed with single player in mind, but late in development we realized, hey wait, the mechanics actually seem really good for multiplayer. But we still were hesitant to add it, and then when we were doing Greenlight, to get this game greenlit on Steam,
everyone wanted it.
Everyone was going, hey, we want multiplayer. And then people responding to the survey in the beta were kept saying, we want multiplayer. So I'm just like, okay, we'll add it on popular demand. And then we did, and we listened to the people. We did.
Yeah. Say, now get out of my house.
But we added it, and we're overall happy with it. I I'd say the game is best played with 2 people. By yourself, I mean, it is playable by yourself, but it's definitely like the team. When you play with another person, like relying on another person, and then like the teamwork and the bond, the bond between the 2 people, like, yeah, I'd say it's best experience that way. I'd say look at it like New Super Mario Brothers Wii and Wii U, where like with 2 people it's fun in games. I mean, with 2 people it's like you collaborate and such. But when you had 3 or 4, everyone's trying to kill each other.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
So true.
Oh, what happened?
I can't answer that yet.
Let me go there.
In fact,
Well, I mean, the obvious answer is I died, but oh, okay. For some reason.
Oh, he cornered you.
Yeah.
He died again.
Oh, the things are offering
you
me
die a lot in this game.
words of encouragement. Yeah, that was a precaution. These guys were sure to throw at me before we started. I was gonna die a lot because that's part of the name of the game. Honestly, it's
yeah, but every time you start the game, like you always fight different bosses and you have different dungeon themes. So, replayability is the name of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm gonna have to mute myself because I have background stuff going on.
okay. That's fine with me.
Wait. Shotgun.
I got a shotgun.
Yes.
All right, let's try this. How about we give it one more round?
Yeah.
And then we'll call it a session because I think we
Okay.
have enough
All
to
right.
demonstrate. Is there any final things you guys wanted to cover that you haven't said already before we decide to end the spotlight?
Well, we do have 3 other modes called Earth Unleashed. We talked about Earth Unleashed earlier. The conclusion. Wait, no. The final malfunction is what happens when you beat Disordered Earth with 4 suits.
Okay.
And it's like a final boss of some sort. To beat that, you get the credits, even though you can access the credits anyway.
So in the retail game, these are modes people will have to unlock.
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
yeah. And then the conclusion is when you beat Earth Unleashed with 5 suits.
Nice. Okay.
So good luck ever seeing that. Good luck ever beating it, too. It's pretty hard.
But you get an achievement, I'd imagine, right? Oh, you get an achievement from Mr. Crazy Man, whoever the hell that was. Did we get the Time Machine piece? Yeah, we did. Okay. All right. All right, let's continue on, Elliot. Let's follow the arrow. Oh, what do you got? Oh, you got chest. Do I have enough keys to open that? Oh, the string switch. That's like a boomerang, Elliot.
Okay.
You want to pick it up? I'd recommend it.
Yeah.
It's better than your stick. It's a stick.
Strange sword.
I'm trying to pick it up.
Hold a. What arm do you want to put it to? Do you want to replace your stick or your gun?
Stick.
Hold a. You might want to replace your
As he
pistol.
gets demolished.
Yeah. Actually, you probably want to replace your pistol. So hold A and hit the R trigger.
Hey,
Okay, wait.
John,
You already picked it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on, bud?
I noticed that as you've been playing the game, you've been more focused on your goal. Like, you've been more knowing what's going on and what to do.
Uh-huh.
And I like that. That's kind of what we've been trying to aim with our game. Like, you first don't really know what's going on. But as you play it, you start going, like, eventually gets to the point where you start to run, you're like, all right, I gotta do this, and I gotta do that. And then you have, like, this kind of mental state every time you go in, like, what you do.
Yeah. Because you are determined to make some progress. But bear in mind, the reason why you are able to repeat or like replay the game is because you enjoy what you see.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, because if the beginning of the game, if the game had something like shit controls and it began with like you getting mobbed by like 60,000 goblins with you not knowing what to do, that's not very fun. And bear in mind, from what I've played, this game does Zerg rush you at some points. It's all on the RNG, but it's still manageable. So I feel I'm within my ability to continue playing the game. It's very much like a Binding of Isaac, though this is definitely more chaotic, I would say. but still within reasonability to actually make progression. So you'll hang on to that feeling, and you keep replaying the game, hoping that your skills will pay the bills, and you actually get weapons that you can really use to your advantage, so that you can get more keys, so that you can unlock more areas of access, so you can finally collect all 4 pieces of your time machine and get back home to Planet Hakatate. I mean, your lab. And that's all she wrote. But if you're able to draw the player in right from the get-go, like in the first 5 minutes, then I would say you got a winner here, and I think so.
Yeah.
Thank you. I did notice that the first tutorial box was broken. It was like completely.
Too.
We'll fix it. Like, this is pre-release. Like, we can just fix that real quick, recompile it.
That's the only thing that's all wrong so far.
Yeah, like, we were kind of going, oh no, the game's gonna break as soon as someone else plays it, isn't it? It's gonna magically, like, all come tearing down.
Well, you're welcome, guys.
If you haven't noticed, the some enemies spawn with like some modifiers on them. Like there's some enemies, like you've seen the ones that like split in, that create 3 small weak clones of themselves when you hit them. You've seen the ones that create shields around the other enemies. You notice those modifiers?
Well, I like how this death screen is just simple. You died. Thanks. This is the same guy that said, "I believe in you. Don't give up," and it's like, you died. You're like, fuck, man, you died again. The game over death dialogue should begin as like your loving wife, and it just gets more disgruntled as you keep dying. The last screen should be, "I want a divorce."
That's what I was trying to aim for.
So I'm back after that whole debacle.
But did you die too?
No, well, sort of on the inside.
Oh, sorry.
Well, we're actually about to wrap it up.
All right, sorry, I had to handle some bank
this game
stuff.
has luck in it. I do admit it's a roguelike. It's it's a main part of roguelikes and part of what makes them fun. A good amount of luck is good. Like,
yeah,
in my opinion, because it makes things exciting. But what we didn't like I've noticed this with other roguelikes, and I hated this about this genre in general. Something I didn't want to repeat in this game is the game trolling you. Like in Binding of Isaac, it drops troll bombs. And then in other games, like you have these items, you use them, and then they kill you. Like I've seen that with other roguelikes, and
kind of roguelikes.
Yeah, and I hate those because I'm just like, this isn't fun. So with this game, we wanted to make sure that that it's like it doesn't ever troll you. That's always fair. Every time you find that chest that requires 2 keys, it always drops a weapon. It never drops something random like an enemy. Like everything, but at the same time, we have randomness in like the dungeons and what enemies you encounter to keep that unpredictability in.
Yeah, Justin.
I
think they want to wrap up.
All right, that's all I wanted to say.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Earth Overclocked. And
yeah, thanks for playing.
No problem, guys. It was my pleasure. Can you tell the audience where can they find this game? And
you can find this game on Steam. Just type in Earth Overclocked. And we also have a website. I'll just type it right here. Chronicle Bench.
I also have a link to the Steam page in the description of the chat.
Okay,
and the stream page.
The description of the chat.
The scrat. Yeah. Nathan. I'm a scat man!
Don't tell me
Sorry if I sound like I was yelling in some points. I have bad control over my volume.
No, it's absolutely fine.
It's okay.
Have you been in this Skype call with me? I mean, I've been very loud. I have to lower my microphone volume so people can't hear me screaming.
So, December 4th is when...
this Friday.
Yeah.
This Friday.
It was going to be November 30th, but then Steam was like, "Hey, we're going to have an autumn sale and make our front page sales, and then you won't have any chance of being successful in your first week because it will not be getting any coverage at all because of this sale." And then we're just like, let's delay it by a few days.
I couldn't tell anyone because it's like one of the secret things about Steam.
Also, John, your little fan.
We couldn't tell anybody because Steam doesn't want us to tell us when sales go on. So
yeah, you shouldn't do that now either.
Yeah, no more secrets from us.
Yeah. I'm tired of all the lies and deceit. Open your eyes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was it for Earth Overclocked on tonight's Spotlight. Anything else you guys want to cover before we wrap it up?
I make games.
Yeah, buy my games.
Buy my game. Buy Earth Overclocked, please.
Special thanks to everyone that joined me today, including my co-host Nathan. Thank you, Nathan. You're always doing a lovely job keeping me company. And a lovely special thanks to the developers of Earth Overclocked for showing me the ropes and laughing at me behind my back when I know they were.
No, I kept them in line. Not a straight line, but a line.
Alrighty then. Thank you guys for watching. You guys have yourselves a fantastic night, and take care.